Hey guys, this is your traveler friend Amit Mishra and you're watching Amyth Traveler.
Where the Adriatic Sea meets ancient stone, there lies a city that feels like it's been painted by time itself. Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic.
The best transport option throughout Croatia is bus, and from Split I took a bus to Dubrovnik.
In this video, I will take you guys on a must-visit places in Dubrovnik, including the real-life locations that brought King's Landing from Game of Thrones to life. Every cobblestone here has a story of sailors, merchants and dreamers who once called this walled city home. Pay attention to the door, the walls and the pillar. You will see Jaime Lannister was here in Game of Thrones.
What you see in front is the grand entry gate to the city of Dubrovnik. It's called as Pile Gate, which is the first point of visit.
This is where the season 8 episode Bells was shot, and you can compare the previous video's bell tower with this one.
Beside the Pile Gate you can see this is the fountain. This is Onofrio's large fountain.
Can you spot the bell tower and the big wall from previous video in this shot?
So now I am in the city center and it is called as Stradun, and you can see the Christmas crowd. It is lively here. This is the gate through which Arya Stark and the Hound walked in. They entered the Dubrovnik city in the episode The Bells.
You can spot the series of pillared architecture from the previous video here. This is where Hound and Arya Stark walked in episode Bells.
This here is Saint Blaise Church, which is in the city center.
Dubrovnik was the King's Landing in Game of Thrones, and you can spot the Dubrovnik Cathedral in several episodes. At the heart of the old town stands the Dubrovnik Cathedral, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture. It was built on the ruins of an older church which was destroyed by an earthquake in 1667.
There are many natural park islands that you can take a boat ride from Dubrovnik, but as it is winter, most of them are not running, so I'm just exploring the town, but it is happening because it's Christmas. All the places that you will be visiting is in the old town of Dubrovnik. In approximately 500 to 600 meter area, the whole sightseeing of old town of Dubrovnik is. So with the Dubrovnik pass, which is €15 during winter, the public transport, the entry to the city walls, the entry to castle, some of the museum, everything is included. There are several scenes from Game of Thrones season 8 that has been shot in the Dubrovnik city, and especially on the wall you will see several such scenes that were from season 8 of Game of Thrones.
When you walk the walls of Dubrovnik, the world feels endless. Terracotta rooftops melting into the blue horizon and centuries whispering in the wind.
Basically, when you walk the city walls, you will be walking all around the Dubrovnik old town like that in a circle. In season 8 episode 6, when Jon Snow was released from the prison for killing the queen, he was leaving the King's Landing to go back to the wall for the night watch. This is the city wall that he walked upon. You will see Jon Snow in season 8 episode 6 walking through this same spot.
In episode 5, when the King's Landing is burned by Daenerys and her dragon, you will see that portion of the town.
When the King's Landing is burnt, then Jon Snow and Grey Worm, they enter the Dubrovnik city. Jon Snow, Grey Worm walk with their troops, they enter the city and begin the fight. This is the spot.
It's hard to believe that behind these walls once stood a republic so independent it rivaled Venice, a city built not just for defense but for pride.
So the view from the city wall is amazing, and you must walk on the city wall, which is really fantastic.
You can let your imagination go wild because this is where Cersei Lannister did her walk of shame.
So I'm sitting in the city center. You can see it's Christmas, but still there are people who are here. Some restaurants are open as well, and I have ordered some seafood.
This is where the past meets the present, where the aroma of fresh seafood mingles with the echo of history. Dubrovnik is not just a destination, it's a feeling, a memory carved in stone waiting for you to discover it.
I'm staying in an area called Lapad, and this in the background you see is the place. It's an old construction, and for this I have paid 80 euros for 3 nights, and it's not bad. The location is really good. You have lots of space for parking, and if you guys like the video, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.